Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Reading Leeds Festival 2022 and Cassyette joins me now. How are you, mate?
Hello. Yeah, good.
Nice to see you, nice to see you. Let's get the big news out of the way. Big set for you yesterday at Reading Festival.
God, yeah.
Sounds like a really exciting moment for you.
It was so good. Oh my God, it was so fun. I was really, really nervous before. I literally I had to listen to the Calm app to calm me down. So I literally had it on. So I just built it up in my head. I think I'd just because I've been going to the festival for so many years, just watching bands and lights. So I've never. And then I did go on with Frank the year before.
Sure.
So, but because it was his set, I felt and he makes it feel so easy and just it was really fun. You don't have to worry about it so much. I was really shitting myself before for this one.
Mate.
But it was so good. It couldn't have gone any better.
That's great.
But yeah, couldn't have gone any better. Couldn't have asked for more.
Yeah, definitely matched your expectations.
Yeah,
That's great to hear. It's lovely when those moments kind of come around like that, isn't it? It's really, really cool. Well, I want to catch up. Obviously, we caught up with you a couple of times through the summer, but a couple of things you've been up to more recently. A couple of covers, actually, I wanted to mention. First of all, let's shout out the absolute banger that inexplicably has just gone viral again on TikTok, which is Pierce the Veil's King for a Day. I mean, absolute rock sound anthem tune there. And you put a little spin on it on your TikTok. I mean, tell me that must be a song that you were come on, you're seeing kids. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Do you know what though? When I was doing the cover, I've never actually screamed it the whole way through.
Right.
And it's really, really hard.
Man. It's
really hard. So it took me a while to get the scream. I've really had to practice for that one.
Man.
It's so yeah. I think that's actually a really underrated scream. People don't realize how hard that actually is.
Man.
So yeah, fucking love that song though. It had to be done.
Absolutely.
And then it was trending on there anyway, which was sick. And then just shared it, and yeah, people were loving it. So I was I'll do part 2 as well.
Nice. I want it in the live set, man. I want it in the live set.
Babe,
come on.
If I do that in the live set, it needs to be the first fucking song. Because seriously, to scream that, it's too hard. And I've not been screaming for that long.
Right.
So I'm still very much learning how to scream well, and because it's such an art form. People don't realize. They think you're just fucking shouting loud. No, so wrong. There's so many different types of screams. There's so much work that goes into it, and not to damage the chords. So yeah, if I'm gonna do that live, geez, I've got to be I've got to be on the right day. I was also very menstrual yesterday, which doesn't help. So if I'd have done that, I think I would have cried.
Tears in the audience too, I'm sure. Just the emotion of it all. The emotion of the day.
I was so overwhelmed.
It's so funny you talk about screaming like that, though, because we just had a chat with the Shikari boys, and we were talking about the early days and stuff with rap, because it's 15 years since their debut, which is crazy. But he was saying exactly the same thing, learning to protect your voice while screaming. That's a kind of art in yourself, because it really is a technical skill.
Yeah, it's so technical. I think it's such an underrated thing. It's obviously so amazing when people can scream, but it's just people really don't realize how much you actually have to train that. And I get so much hate for my screaming as well. People will be like, she's not doing it right, or she's not doing this, and I'm I'm still learning it.
Yeah, of course.
But also, I do have a fucking good fry, and I can guttural, so shut the fuck up.
Everyone's a fucking critic. Just shut up, internet.
The purists, leave me alone.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, from one cover to one at a completely different end of the spectrum, a little bit of Harry Styles as well, which I really liked, though. It was a really nice take on that track,
that song.
man. It's a great pop banger, man. And it's nice to put a different take on it, I'd imagine.
I was I heard it on the radio, and I was that song's actually would be beautiful as an emo tune, because it is an emo tune, the
lyrically
it is. So I was oh, that'd be so sick, and I wanted to do something different for BBC, so I was oh, let's do that, twist it around. It kind of came out more I feel like it was a rock opera or some shit, but I loved it.
The Cassyette musical theatre experience we've all been waiting for after all this time. It's finally coming together. Another thing you dropped since last time we chatted, obviously we've now got the music video for Sad Girl Summer, which is really, really cool. Tell me a little bit, I mean, loads of fun, but tell me a little bit about putting together that concept and everything.
Do you know what? That was so fucking fun to do, because I've done music videos before, but never like that.
Right.
So it was I was quite nervous to see how it was going to come out, because obviously it's your first proper thing. And it's the way you want to come across as well. And I feel like I'm just like quite ratchet, so like I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna look like crazy, or like I don't know what, but yeah, it was really fun. And like the guy who like directed it, Jamie, is like this awesome like fetish director, so he does like loads of fetish film, and I thought he's the perfect person for it because he really gets like. He just sort of like really understood like what the song was for me, and like I feel like he just brought the best out of it and like kept it really like natural, and like it was really fun as well. We did this like jilted bride, and he was like, can you smash up all of this shit on the table? I was like, no worries, of course I can. He was like, that's really natural. Is that really natural?
You've done this before. It seems really experienced. It's really pulling from your own life.
It's the best thing ever.
Oh, amazing.
So yeah, loved it.
So cathartic. I like that a lot. And then obviously in terms of new music, let's talk a little bit about September Rain, which I know you've kind of been teasing for a little minute now as well and everything. When did that one come together? Tell me a little bit about writing process behind that one.
So I actually started writing that like a while back, and then like I finished writing it last September.
Right.
And yeah, I was kind of like, I wanted it to be like a little nod to November Rain as well, because I really like that song. And like, I love the video for that song as well. So yeah, I kind of was like a bit inspired by that, and then yeah, just like wrote this. But it's quite like, it's one of those songs, it's like a really personal song, so I'm kind of quite nervous to put that one out. I feel like Petrichor was the same, like that kind of feeling. But yeah, and then and then I just had it, and I'd been playing it live for ages, and then I literally just recorded it. So yeah, fucking buzzing to put it out finally.
Man, so excited. It's nice when it's a track like that you've been hyped for a while as well. You finally get to put it out there in front of the people. That's going to be really, really good. In terms of what else is kind of coming up, I mean, what can you tell me? Basically, I know we always do this teasy thing at the end of these interviews, but where are we at now? Obviously, it's been a kind of steady stream of new music and everything. Like, how much have you kind of got in the locker like that you're kind of ready to put out?
I've got so much. I've got a mixtape coming.
Oh, great.
So I'm really buzzing for that. So that's going to be in November.
Yeah.
I'm putting that out.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited for that, because it's like I've just done like singles for the past few months, so it's nice to like have a whole bunch of music and just like, give it to everyone at once. And I did like the last lot of songs I put out, I dropped like 3 songs at once. So I was just like, I just want to get it out there to everyone.
I get that.
And,
I totally get that.
So yeah, I'm buzzing for that.
Man, so exciting. Big plans ahead. Well, in the meantime, enjoy Leeds Festival. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon, all right? Good to see you. Cassyette, everybody.